boarding this drain, Eddie. You're not the engineer driving it right now.
Hang on, Parker. Just hold them off another few seconds. I'm almost there.
Oh my God! Cars! You can't!
Of course I can. Don't drag this out.
You had no reason.
I didn't need a reason, other than to make it easier to kill you.
O'Hara, it looks like you called it.
Let's finish this now.
Parker! Parker, are you there? Peter! Peter!
I keep trying to tell myself that I'm just jealous of Walker Sloan's progress. It was only 5 years ago that he first showed up at Alchemax, talking about harnessing energy from the fourth dimension. Now he won't stop until he's running the place. I know his type. He's thinking beyond Alchemax, aiming towards who knows what. He's the exact type of corporate monster I've sworn to rein in. Especially if he's mucking with time travel. The year 2099 might not be much, but it's all mine. And he's not gonna change it. He's been siphoning Alchemax resources into converting the Gateway and the old virtual unreality lab into something else. Something dangerous. I've tried talking to him, but he's got no time for Miguel O'Hara. But people make time for Spider-Man. Just use the convenient access to the ventilation system to get inside, and then Walker and I can have a little chat. Whatever Sloan's up to, I've got to shut it down before he gets in over his head and drags everyone and everything down with him. I see they've been keeping busy in the cybernetics division. That's a lot of shocking robots down there. During the day, as Miguel O'Hara, Alchemax geneticist, I could have walked right in. But at night, the security protocols kick in. The genetics lab. Without that department, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Sloan's gotta be around here somewhere. I just know it. You'd think the largest tech developer in the world could afford to carpet their air ducts for extra comfort. There you are.
Holographic assistant online. How may I serve you, Mr. Sloan?
Hello, Joseph. Run a final check and initiate security bioscans.
Preparing systems, Mr. Sloan. This won't take long.
Bioscan sequence initiated.
Access to Time Research Lab granted, Mr. Sloan.
Slow down, Miguel. Take your time. Don't want to get caught here.
Alchemax should be thanking me. Stark Fujikawa Industries is going to take over this entire corporation, unless someone steps up to prevent it.
You're the only one who thinks outside the box enough to do it, sir.
Yes, Joseph, I know.
I knew he was up to something.
I'm almost embarrassed it took me so long to come up with it. I simply go back in time and launch Alchemax years before it was originally founded. Not only can I remake Alchemax in my image,
But you can dismantle Stark Fujikawa before it gets started. You're a genius, sir.
I programmed you well, Joseph.
Oh no, you don't get away from me that easily.
Of course, the CEO will want me to have that degree of power. He's all about power, but he won't have anything to say about it by the time I'm done.
Security scan sequence initiated.
Gateway room access granted, Mr. Sloan.
Yep, he's heading for his Time Research Lab, all right. There's an access point near the generator.
Sloan! Get back here! It's changed. Everything's changed. But it didn't start here. It started back then. Back around Peter Parker's time. And he can't fix it. Because he's gonna be dead.
It's an abomination is what it is. Am I the only newspaper man in the city that realizes what a menace that webhead is?
Oh, Jonah, indoor voice, okay? I'm trying to get Mary Jane on the phone.
People lionizing that freak. Next thing you know, there'll be a musical about him with a chorus line of dancing Spider-Man.
I'd pay to see that. Oh, Mary Jane, hi. Go see a show. MJ, I would love to, but I'm working with Dr. Octavius in the genetics lab on a DNA project. I had to download a sample of my own DNA into the permanent Alchemax genetic files. I'm still waiting for some test results.
Permanent files, huh? Great, so 100 years from now we can clone you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, how about I come there and we grab a late dinner afterward, okay, Tiger?
Sure, it's okay. Anything for you, babe. And I love when you call me Tiger. It's like a blast from the past.
He did it. That lunatic actually did it. And I saw it all. Peter Parker.
Who's that? Who's talking?
Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man from 2099.
Are the other me's in my head too?
No, it's just me and you, old-timer. I threw together a chronal link program using a sample of your DNA. It's allowing me to communicate with you at the point in time it was taken. I just wish it was from earlier on. We have almost no time.
Time until what?
Until you're killed.
Until I'm what now? Because it kind of sounded like you said kill.
Listen, a lunatic named Walker Sloan from 2099 created a time gateway. It was a one-way trip that dumped him sometime in the 1970s. He then used his advanced knowledge to build Alchemax, years before it was supposed to be established, transforming your world and mine.
But I work for Alchemax. You're saying that's somehow wrong?
Completely. At this point in time, you earn a living taking news pictures for J. Jonah Jameson.
The late-night ranting TV news guy? Forget it.
You can't forget it.
Where does this so-called death happen?
Sloan's building another gateway on the 66th floor, so he can finally travel back and forth. I saw you being killed, right there.
By who?
I couldn't make it out. It doesn't matter. Get out of the building.
So a crazed killer can wander around the building without me to stop him? No way. Besides, if I find this guy somewhere else, then I'm invincible, because I can only die at the gateway, right?
It's not an exact science, Parker.
Meaning what?
You want to spend an hour getting a crash course on temporal physics? No? Then do what I say.
You've got a lot to learn about priorities, pal. I'm gonna do what I think is right, and that means going after bad guys. You want a Spider-Man who'll do whatever you want? Go play a video game.
What was that? Spider sense.
Save yourself from me.
Hey, Rock. Anti-Venom? He's the one gunning for me? But he's reformed.
Hostile intruder detected.
Wait, what did you say? I can't hear you.
We need to work out the kinks of this time travel communications thing if it's gonna have any hope of catching on.
Parker, focus on what's important.
I am, which is why I'm heading up to the 66th floor. If that's where we're supposed to butt heads, maybe I could draw him out en route. I'm gonna go look for an elevator.
Do you want to die?
Of course not. I want to run away even less.
Much longer. Get out.
Eddie, for crying out loud, you're not a killer anymore!
Warn you.
What happened?
The elevator I'm in just changed into a closet.
Rock just tried to kill me with an elevator. Weird coincidence.
Maybe not.
Wait, what? Something I did here had an effect on you in 2099? That's impossible.
No, theoretically it's not. The idea is called quantum causality. The two gateways created a link between our times.
Like a wormhole through the fourth dimension.
Right. Normally changing the past just creates an alternate timeline. But thanks to the wormhole, what you do there affects my time, and vice versa.
So I can change things here, now, that can immediately change things in the future? That's amazing. Spectacular, even. You're holding back, Eddie.
You realize this time travel story of yours is gonna cost me my job.
It's not your job. It's not even your reality.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying. But how do you know?
Because I do. And deep down, so do you. Now let me concentrate. I have my own problems right now.
Yeah, well, I can't help you with that.
Maybe you can. Parker, you're making this harder for me, not easier.
I told you trying to control this quantum causality thing was a stupid idea.
They said penicillin was stupid too.
Talking about the fabric of reality, not bread mold.
Just get ready to help me.
Bread mold. Sheesh. I cannot believe his crust.
There. The elevator I need is right at the end of this hallway.
Parker, I'm in a jam and you put me there.
Hey, I was having a quiet evening until you started talking inside my head. Don't blame me for this. All right, fine. What do you need me to do? O'Hara? Great, he's gone.
Parker, stop screwing around and get me out of this!
I'm not a time travel expert. How do I... Wait.
What if I just trash the robotic research facility? Is that worth a try?
Anything's worth a try!
Stop yelling at me! I'm just learning about this whole quantum causality thing.
Learn faster!
Okay, I'm there. I'll destroy the prototype parts and we'll see what happens.
At least one of us will!
I can't believe a man's life is depending on a theory.
Believe it!
Still with me, O'Hara?
Faster! Faster would be better!
I'm doing my best.
Best!
O'Hara, there's nothing left here to trash. You still there?
For the most part.
Did they turn into something else? Like, I don't know, kittens?
Yeah. Small, metal, robotic, killer kittens.
Aww.
Thanks for getting me out of there. Gotta prove the quantum causality theory.
Now just tell me who wins the next 10 World Series and we'll call it even.
The world what?
You're killing me, O'Hara.
I'm not, but you will if you go to the 66th floor.
66th floor, I know. And we both know I'll do what I have to.
Okay, fine. If plan A, keeping you out of danger, isn't working, then we'll go for plan B. I'll get down to my own 66th floor and see if we can solve these things.
I'll try not to die.
Parker, slow down. Wait for me to get to my 66th floor.
Instead of my slowing, how about you hurry?
Figures. Parker, a hallway here just changed.
It wasn't me. Maybe Brock smashed the wall or something. I'm just trying to stay alive.
If you were, you'd clear out. But you have to prove your bravery.
Bravery? Dude, there is nothing I would like better than to just hightail it out of here.
Then why the shock don't you?
Because what I do here matters, okay? Beyond changing hallways into elevators, it matters. And that's just something I have to live with, even if it means I die with it. You get it, O'Hara?
Whatever. I just need to find the right sentry robot. So, where are you?
Nearly where you don't want me to be.
Slow down, would you?
How about you speed up?
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Only way to move fast enough is to go freefall in the elevator shaft. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. On my way, Parker. Parker? Well, that's ominous. Parker, it happened again!
Oh, for crying out loud, it wasn't me!
Intruder detected. Employ lethal force.
Oh, great. A Centurion. Shock it! Gotta get back up there fast, before Parker reaches his own 66th floor ahead of me. Parker, you're hanging in there.
Oh, sure. Hanging, crawling, leaping. All part of the service. And you can stop worrying about me, Mommy. Especially since I'm the one who keeps having to bail you out.
I'll keep worrying until this is done. How close are you to the 66th floor? Parker? Shh, shut up. I just spotted Brock. I'll be in touch. Parker! Parker, are you... Great. We've got to wrap this thing up before it turns into an even bigger disaster than it already is. Parker, I made it to the 66th floor. Where are you? Is this anti-venom still hiding?
I'm face to face with anti-venom. Eddie, you're responsible for the explosions?
Trying to blow you up.
If you were really trying, you'd have done it. What's going on?
Kill you now.
What's happening there, Parker?
Anti-Venom's fighting himself more than he is me.
Subcutaneous control chips would do the job. How dangerous is this guy?
He drains my powers on contact, and he's invisible to my spider sense.
Terrific. Well, where are you now, and can you avoid Anti-Venom?
66th floor, and yeah, maybe I could avoid him. Plus, if his explosions bring the building down, people for blocks around will be killed. There you are. Eddie, you're being controlled. Fight it!
Fight you instead.
He took off again.
Yeah, if only you'd do the same.
O'Hara, if you don't get that I can't turn my back on danger, no matter what the cost, then you've got no business calling yourself Spider-Man.
Wow, I'm hurt. Guess what else I am? Still alive. Let's hope you get to keep saying the same thing.
We've been a lot of things to each other, Eddie, but you've never been anyone's patsy.
Oh, good. Stand there and call them names. Great plan.
Should get myself scarce. Eddie, listen. You've got a chip inside you that's making you do this.
Just making it easier.
The longer that thing's in you, the more it's rewiring your thinking.
No, it can't.
Parker, what are you doing? Because it's causing major problems here.
I've got to get the atomic energy regulators out of the way so they're not destroyed.
So, I'm in danger of frying from radiation because of explosions on your end?
Hey, you're the one who told me about quantum causality.
Yeah, well, now I'm telling you to fix this.
Sheesh, what a grouch. Okay, O'Hara, the first regulator's safe.
Radiation level is dropping, but my costume's providing me some protection from it, but it's not gonna last forever.
Just give me a minute to take care of the other two regulators.
Minute's about all I have.
I've gotten the second regulator to safety. Is it still affecting things on your end?
Yeah, it's still dropping, but the cumulative effect, if it's not stopped entirely.
That body part started falling off yet?
No, I'm still in one. What do you mean, yet? Are you planning to make this go away or not?
You know, you gotta learn to lighten up. I'll take care of the last one. Everything will be fine.
You're not the one who could end up as a human nightlight.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
This door should do the job. O'Hara, tell me you're okay.
Better than okay. I'm back up to full strength.
I hate to admit it, but this quantum causality thing of yours is actually pretty effective.
Oh, glad you approve.
You know, for something that makes no freaking sense at all. Back off, Eddie! You're a puppet! Fight the puppet master, not me!
Difficult for me, too.
You don't know what you're doing!
I know enough. You have to die.
Or we both can live!
You think you're so much better than I am. Acting like you're so worried about me.
I'm worried about what you'll do to other people. And yeah, to me. But if you can fight it...
He can't, trust me.
Oh yeah, I always trust people who are trying to kill me. So you're the head lunatic. Well, we haven't been properly introduced. I'm the guy who's gonna stop your plans.
Good luck with that. Anti-Venom, finish him.
Can't.
Impressive resistance, but activating all the control chips, releasing your more bestial side, should do the trick.
How about you stop talking? Because distracting me is not helping.
If you survive this, I may kill you myself.
Oh, hello? Eddie? We all done here? Huh. How about that? Miguel, good news. Turns out you were wrong. Hope that doesn't wound your ego.
What, you think if you die, I'll be happy to be right?
Well, I don't think you're happy to be wrong.
Well, then you know as little about me as you think I know about you.
What I know is that Brock looks to be down for the count. Better make sure, though. So, can we call this one a wrap, Eddie? Maybe go grab some coffee, laugh about it? Huh. Okay, guess I can go back now and take out Sloan once and for all. Okay, great, no spider sense. No! No! Ah!
Trying to cure you.
Go cure yourself. Nice try. Didn't work.
Yes, it did. Now to finish the job!
Gotta rest up. Okay. The chip they stuck in you is messing with your power. Fight it, Eddie.
You're about to die.
Eddie, don't you get it? This is your chance to take back your mind. You can end this now.
Yes, end this.
Good.
By ending you.
Fantastic. O'Hara, you might get to be right after all.
Believe me, that's the last thing I want. I'm about to reach the gateway room.
And when you get there, then what?
Don't worry.
Yeah. Why would I?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Parker, it's another time distortion blocking my way.
Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming anyone. I need to find another way to the gateway room.
O'Hara, you might want to get a move on.
Just hold on a little longer.
Are you kidding me? If Brock wasn't busy fighting what's controlling him, I'd be a blue and red splotch by now.
Point taken. I'll hurry. It's getting kind of complicated on my end, but I'm almost there.
You still haven't told me what happens once you get there.
The only thing I can think of is to go back to your time.
Swell. We'll do lunch.
Parker, you still with us?
Not for much longer if Brock has anything to say about it. O'Hara, maybe I would have listened to you. If you didn't keep saying shock all the time.
No, you did listen. You just did what you had to do.
I didn't think I'd have to die for it.
No, you won't! Trust me! We'll get you through this.
Almost hitting you.
That makes two of us.
Good try, Spider-Man, but I've had 100 years to plan this. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I kept you close to keep an eye on you, make use of you. But now you're done, and I'm done with you.
O'Hara, a little help? O'Hara, if you're there, I got nothing left. No power. No nothing. You tried to warn me. I was an idiot.
Stop talking about yourself in the past tense. This isn't over.
Spoken like someone who isn't here.
I will be. Just hold on. I'm doing what I can. Come on, Parker.
But where's that never say die attitude? I don't need to say it to do it. And I'm out of jokes.
She hasn't heard of birth control?
I'm sorry. I didn't get the job done.
No way, no shocking way are you giving me brave last words!
Come on, Spidey. Hold it together. Just another few seconds. Just get your strength back.
Why the shuck didn't he listen to me? I should have found a way to get him to listen.
What have you got me into the middle of, Walker? I'm just a scientist, for the love
Stop
of...
whining, Octavius. You knew I was out to change the future.
I didn't know the future was going to start fighting back. The forces we're unleashing with this quantum tunnel...
It's under control.
It's out of control, and Spider-Man is still alive to stop it.
We'll just send Antivenom after him. The gateway just needs a minute to recharge if it's going to send him through safely.
This has to work. It has to. No. The gateway's powering up. Oh, no, you don't! Bring it on, you pasty-faced patsy!
What the hell? The place is crawling with Spider-Man!
Don't worry, Antivenom will step on this one.
I don't understand. Why aren't Antivenom's powers draining his...
Because mine aren't radiation-based, if you have to know.
Didn't know, don't care.
That's what's controlling Antivenom. His regenerating must have brought it to the surface. What else you got?
O'Hara. Where am I?
Parker! You're alive?
What the... Miguel? There's some kind of monsters breaking in. Where'd they come from?
Just keep calm. They're probably mutation experiments from all the regeneration eggs in that lab. Most likely they'll want to eat you for raw materials.
Oh, good thing you told me to stay calm. That makes it all better.
I'll change things here to fix things there.
Here? There? Wait, am I in 2099?
Yeah, but if I destroy the regeneration eggs here, it'll eliminate the experiments there. Parker, you still with me? Parker!
Oh, sorry. Sitting on this egg, mine's a little scrambled.
Parker, tell me you're safe.
Dude, just because I'm stuck in an egg doesn't mean I go over easy.
Oh boy. I'm going after Antivenom. You try not to get killed. Again. I'm too much for you.
You did it to me. Planted that chip in me. Controlled me.
I didn't control you, Brock. I freed you. Both know you wanted Spider-Man dead. You should be thanking me.
Let me show you just how grateful I am!
No! Keep back!
What side, you fool?
Total cellular regeneration completed in 3, 2, 1. Regeneration completed. You are fully healed, Mr. Parker.
Room spinning. I can barely stand. Where am I?
You're in 2099, Parker. The cellular regenerator healed you.
I hope my medical insurance covers that.
Look, focus, Parker. We have to test the gateway. Toss something small into it.
Oh, come on, O'Hara. Doesn't coming back from the dead entitle me to a breather?
We need to see if the gateway's reestablished. And every second that...
Okay, fine. I'm on it. I'm gonna toss a piece of junk to see if the gate's working one way. Incoming!
It came through. Perfect.
Huh. Plus, I'm feeling like my old self. Strength and everything.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing the cellular regenerator had your DNA on record.
Good. Stand back.
What do you mean?
I'm coming through the gateway.
Wait, the return circuits are fried. I won't be able to come through even if you set it up on that end. I'll be stuck here.
So fix it.
I can't. The technology doesn't exist here yet. You need to find the repair parts on your side and then send them through. I'll guide you to where they are.
What the heck is that?
What happened?
I'm looking at a tentacle the size of a Buick.
Yeah, something like that came at me when the gateway first got overloaded.
It looked like one of those mechanical tentacles that Otto Octavius uses in his research. Really messed up.
Look, just watch out for them. There may be more.
Oh, believe me, whatever's trying to kill me at any time, there's always more. So where to?
Get to the hydroponic jungle. You'll find what you need there.
These freaking tentacles keep showing up.
Well, that's interesting.
I am so glad you can maintain your scientific detachment. And why are Time Gateway repair parts in a jungle?
Just trust me, okay?
Trust me, says the voice in my head. You know, this is how serial killers get started. The claw end of the tentacle, where the joints are. That's probably the weak point.
When you acquire the parts, keep them separated. Otherwise, you can wind up with a sort of energy feedback.
Okay, what sort do you mean?
The explosive sort.
Oh, fantastic. By the way, thanks for bringing me back from the dead. Now I know how Captain America feels. And Jean Grey. And Colossus. And...
Just don't die again and we'll call it even.
O'Hara! What just happened? What is that?
What are you talking about?
I have a nice easy path in front of me and it just became an obstacle course.
Welcome to my world, literally. You're seeing quantum causality in action.
Weird. So, you can help me from the present.
Which present? You're in my present. You mean your past present or my present future?
I hate you. Okay, I'm almost there. Now what?
Okay, there are 3 rooms in the hydro jungle. You'll find an energy regulator in each one. Take the part that looks like an atomic battery.
Atomic?
It'll be fine, as long as you remember that they're fragile. And if they touch you...
And if they touch each other, I'm screwed. I get it.
The part you need should be in the middle of the room. You can take it without risk after you deactivate the 3 consoles around the room.
Why are these things always 3s?
I have no idea.
You know, that's just gonna bug me now for the rest of the day. Security lasers. Again.
Hit the switches to open the door. It's easy enough.
Says you. Oh, and by the way, thanks for putting me in this fix.
We're both in.
Yeah, but I'm the Wii dodging lasers. Whoa, almost forgot O'Hara's warning about making sure they don't touch. That was close. O'Hara, I got all 3. I'm good to go.
Then do it. Head back to the gateway room.
On my way. Oh, damn! O'Hara, the suicide sweep's back, and it's just annihilated my way out. Or maybe not. It looks like it just opened up a different path.
I hope you're being careful with the parts.
O'Hara? Remember you said to keep those parts separate? Let's just say, just for the sake of argument, that didn't work out. Just how big a bang are we talking about?
It would crater the city. Why are you asking? Don't tell me.
Is there any way to reverse it?
Not for you, there isn't. Get them to the gateway as fast as you can.
More tentacles. I can't get past them in time. It smells like a sewer here. Better keep moving.
My. A blast from the past. Such an active little spider. Brings back so many memories. You aren't supposed to be here, you know.
That voice. It sounds like... No, it couldn't be.
The security systems told me you're here. And you've been very, very naughty. But you just keep running around spinning your webs, little spider. I'll be right with you, so we can relive old times.
Must be the speakers distorting it. By the way, who built speakers into sewers anyway? What's up with that? I'm in the gateway room.
All right, throw the parts through, one at a time. Passing them through the energy stream should reverse the energy buildup, but if you toss them in all together, it'll trigger the...
Okay, I get it. We got any clue why Otto's tentacles keep coming out of nowhere?
He may still be alive between dimensions and trying to get out.
Or drag us in.
I wish I knew how to get rid of these shocking tentacles.
got the new parts in place?
Yeah, I just have to activate the breakers.
Good plan.
Without getting killed.
Ooh, better plan. Don't hurry. I'm thinking of staying here. Good.
Are you out of your... Okay, let me just finish this and we'll talk. I'm not getting a steady power flow. I need to find the schematics to figure out why. If the archives room here is in the same place it is in my time, it should be accessible through a vertical tunnel. You stay put.
I've been thinking maybe staying put isn't such a bad idea.
Meaning what?
Come on, O'Hara. It's not like anti-venom was a fluke. Someone's always trying to kill me, and there's always a chance of my loved ones being caught in the crossfire. If I stay here, no one I love will suffer or die because of me.
What about all the good you've done? And will do? The people you'll inspire, including me.
You're saying the lives of a billion strangers are more important than my loved ones?
I'm not saying that. History says that.
Yeah, well, history doesn't have to wrestle with guilt. Or tentacles. They're at it again.
All right, stay clear of them. I'll get it figured out on my end.
Give me an update, O'Hara. It's all I can do to stay ahead of these tentacles.
Yeah, this is just taking a little longer than expected.
Well, move it. I already died enough for one day.
That's you hanging in there, Parker?
Those mutant tentacles are getting way too close.
Don't worry, it's almost over.
Yeah, it better be. What's the story?
I'm almost to the archives.
Almost won't stop these freaking tentacles! Reboot the gateway, would you please?
Working on it. Terrific. A voice-coded door. Miguel O'Hara, 5249.
Access denied.
Figures. Parker, change in plan.
Quelle surprise.
I can't access the archives on this end, but you can on yours. I'll guide you to the archive room, and you can give me the information I need.
The archives room? That would be handy. I could look up the people I love and keep them out of danger.
Don't you dare poke around in there, Parker. You've already seen the dangers of screwing with the past. Learn from the mistakes instead of repeating them.
Fine, fine. O'Hara, the walls are closing and there's no way out. Now would be a good time to pull that quantum causality thing.
I don't know what to do.
You're in a better position than I am.
If I can find the architectural plans, make some changes, but I'll need a computer for that.
Then find one. Panic. There looks to be an electrical panel up there. Maybe I could short-circuit this thing.
Get the shot. If there's any way to slow it.
O'Hara? Remember that whole I never panic thing? That's more of a guideline than a rule.
Parker, did it work?
I made it worse. The incinerator started up.
Can you shut it down from your end?
I sure hope so. O'Hara, it's now or never!
Hang on, I've almost got it. Parker, are you there? Say something!
Oh, whew. Glad I'm out of there. Place smelled like a rhino in July. They have enough security in here to keep out an army of Spider-Man. Any ideas?
I'm trying something here. Did it work?
Yeah, mostly. I can deal with the rest. Thanks, O'Hara. Moving on to the next item on our agenda.
Good. Now focus. Get the schematics we need. If you run into trouble, I can make modifications from here to simplify your path.
Yeah, I'm stuck again. I'm blocked by a security field. Can you do anything for me?
It looks like the security matrix is in the adjacent room. I'm rerouting a vent to you so you can destroy it.
Thanks, I'm on my way to the archives. I'm sure I'll be fine from here on out.
Just hurry. These shocking tentacles are getting nastier by the minute.
On my way.
Better go back, little bug, before you get squashed. Bet you can't handle this.
Oh, her again. Please let me be wrong about who this is.
Okay, I'm here, so how do I access it?
Enter my password. Lila. L-Y-L-A.
Access denied.
Oh, great. You got any other ideas?
Let me think.
I wish I could just say open sesame or grant me access or...
Request acknowledged. Access granted.
That was weird. Okay, let's go over the startup procedures.
Slow down, Parker. It's not that simple.
Did you fire up the quark enhancers? Activate the tachyon relays?
Yes, I did all that. No, you just...
Uncouple the Heisenberg compensators.
Yes, of course I did. Oh, shuck it. No, I didn't.
I was right. Wow. Oh no.
What's wrong?
It's Mary Jane. She dies. Tonight. Right there at Alchemax.
How do you know? For shock's sake, Parker, what part of Don't Poke Around in the Archives was unclear?
Fine, I'm a nosy Parker, but now that I found out, it's
what? My job to save her? I've got enough to deal with.
You can't mean that. You can't just ignore that she's in danger.
Hey, I'm trying to focus on what's important.
What's important is not standing by and allowing someone to suffer or die because you do nothing. If you don't get that, then you don't get the first thing about being Spider-Man.
You're the one who doesn't get it, Parker. The future depends on...
My future is meaningless without her.
This is gonna be a huge mistake.
I owe you, Miguel. Big time.
Shocking right you do. But, well, maybe this'll help even the score for everything the world owes you.
Thank you. I mean that. Man, I must have been crazy to think about staying here. If people I love are going to be in danger, then I need to be there to help them. Oh, now what?
Talking about someone you love? I think that's my cue, Spider.
Holy, it is her.
What's Mary Jane look like anyway?
Tall, redhead, in mortal danger. I'm sure you can find her.
What's she doing in Alchemax? Does she work here?
No, she was just meeting up with me. We were going out together.
This is all my fault. Calm down. I said I'll take care of it. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Peter! Where are you? Peter!
Parker, I see her, and she's looking for you.
It's my fault she's there. Is she safe?
Well, she's not dead, but the tentacles have other ideas.
Help her for crying out loud.
Mary Jane, head toward the sound of my voice. Mary Jane!
Oh, thank God. Wait! Who are you? I don't care, just help me!
Mary Jane! Oh, shock. Oh, does someone need a walk?
She's dead, isn't she? Hurry, O'Hara!
I'm doing my best. I've got my own problems.
Don't talk to me about problems.
Calm down. No. Why?
Seconds ago, the computer said she was crushed by some kind of falling debris. Now it says she dies in... No, wait, it's changing again.
It's the quantum causality, Peter. There's so much happening that it's going haywire. Now calm down. I have enough to deal with without you freaking out in my head.
Okay.
What is this? What's going on? Peter!
I'm trying to keep it together, Miguel. Just tell me something.
I'm trying to find her. Temporal rifts are opening all over. It's like the fabric of space-time is being stretched thinner and thinner. It may reach a point where it's irreparable. Mary Jane, over here! That woman needs her shock and hearing checked. And if I stop to fight these things, there may not be anything of her left to save. Shock. Hang on! Hang on!
What's happening?
Nothing good. What's it say on your end?
That she dies in an elevator.
Not gonna happen.
Miguel, no change.
That's because I haven't gotten to her yet.
I know you really didn't want to do this, but please.
Peter, I swear to you, I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't sure I could save her.
Miguel, it's changing again.
What does it say?
Actually, nothing. What does that mean?
Honestly, that means she wasn't important enough to be remembered.
Help me! Somebody!
I got her. She's okay.
Thanks. Thank you. For real, this means a lot to me.
No problem, Peter. Come on, Mary Jane. Let's get you out of here now.
You're talking to Peter right now? You got some sort of cell phone under that mask?
A cell what? I mean, sure. That's it.
Can I?
You'll have plenty of time to talk to him after all this is over. You'll have your whole lives together.
Look, I just want to say thank you. You're as brave and unselfish as another guy who goes by the handle Spider-Man. You're a worthy successor to the name.
Thanks. I mean that.
Thanks again, Miguel.
Enough with the thanks. You ready?
Come home? You bet.
And leave me again? How much rejection is a girl supposed to take?
Black Cat? I was praying I was wrong. Felicia, what have they...
Help me, Spider. They gave me an anti-aging drug. For decades. Made me over.
Spider Sense going nuts. You're lying. The real Felicia, she would have never let them...
Never let them what? Turn me into this? You destroyed me, Spider. After what you did, I didn't care what happened to me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Either I haven't done yet what you claim I did, or you're making this up to mess with my head.
And you get to guess which one. Isn't this fun?
Not remotely.
Aw, you used to have a sense of humor.
Dying tends to get you serious and hurt.
Then you're about to get deadly serious.
Felicia, I'm so sorry.
Aw, he's so sorry. Help me, Spider, poor me! You actually fell for that. What'd we ever see in him?
Felicia, this creature isn't you!
You don't get to lecture us on who we are, Spider. Not anymore.
Okay, Peter. I'm almost to the gateway. The energy is limited, so we'll have to jump through at the same time.
Don't worry, I'll be there.
I'm en route to the gateway room. Tell me when you're there as well. We have to time this right.
You got it, Miguel.
Oh, how nice. You and your counterpart are on a first-name basis now. It's good to know you've bonded.
Who are you?
I'm the CEO of Alchemax. The real question is, who are you, old friend?
Old friend? So this is where you make the big reveal, and I say, holy cow, Norman Osborn, or the Kingpin, Jonah Jameson. Come on, please be Jameson.
All of them long dead, I fear. Too bad they didn't have access to the anti-aging drug we developed. It does wonders for you. And I do mean you.
No, it can't be.
Can't be, yes. Why do people always say that? Good thing your future counterpart saved us, eh? Otherwise, we couldn't be... this.
I become the evil mastermind?
Oh, don't be melodramatic. With great power comes great responsibility. And great opportunity. And the only way to live up to all that responsibility is to use every opportunity to get all the power. I learned that the day I lost everyone I loved, and didn't have the power to stop it.
What do you mean, everyone?
You'll find out. Except once I've fixed reality, you actually won't find out. Consider yourself lucky.
Peter, it's up and running, but it's not tremendously stable. Where are you?
I think I'm in hell. The CEO, it's me.
What? That's insane. How can that be? Holy shot! Peter, now! Move!
Let me explain it all to you.
Explain it to my rapidly retreating backside.
Peter, get a move on!
I'm going as fast as I can. I can't let me end up this way.
This is no time for a soliloquy, Peter. I'm barely holding the gateway together.
I'm barely holding myself together. Sometimes quantum causality is not my friend.
I told you, the gateway's getting increasingly unstable. You're dealing with pure chaos.
Kinda like my love life.
As soon as we destroy the gateway, it'll go back to normal.
Awesome!
Is this what you're looking for?
You know it is.
Well, then come and get it.
Peter, are you on your way?
Yeah, slight setback.
What kind?
My ex wants to play cat and mouse.
This is serious.
Well, it wasn't my idea.
Hey, just do what you have to do and get to the gateway.
It was like old times, wasn't it, Peter? And I know it wasn't my old times. Not really. But it was as close as I was ever going to get. Be honest. Was I...
Yeah.
Good?
You were great. Better than the original.
You still with me, O'Hara?
Ready?
Good to go.
On 3! 1, 2, 3! Peter, did you make it through?
Yeah, something came through with me. Oh, my God.
What's wrong?
Those tentacles, they were coming from some kind of... I don't know what this atrocity is. In fact, that's what I'm gonna call it. Atrocity. Because big scary tentacle monster thingy takes way too long to say. Oh, that and Fing Fang Boom's taken.
Peter, again, focus. The quantum bridge is building on itself, like a hurricane. It's a massive time storm, and if we can't get it under control, it's gonna wipe out everything.
You know how to solve this, right? The time storm and this atrocity that followed me out?
This is a little out of my field, okay? The Parascience boys would be better. Hey, that's it. The Parascience Research Lab. Best bet for all the answers. I'll go there. The time storm's starting to tear everything apart!
Ditto here! Not to mention I'm playing tag with this crazy octo monster.
I don't believe it. A transitional Einstein-Rosen bridge.
You mean a wormhole?
Yeah, crazy as it sounds, I can use it to get to the Parascience Research Lab faster. Peter, watch your step! The causality's out of control!
Was it ever in control?
The point is, if you breathe wrong, it could have unexpected consequences. So watch it!
Yeah, I'll do my best to watch my step while I'm fighting for my life.
Power's out. There has to be a backup generator somewhere. Looks like an old DNA card. I wonder if I can get it to work by locking it into this station.
Mutant DNA samples ready. Opening gateway.
Shock! They never really shut it down. There are living test subjects here. Looks like they feed on energy. Those failed experiments could destroy the data box.
Symbiote subjects. DNA samples ready. All samples locked and ready for upload.
And now, we wait. Peter, I have all 4 data boxes. As soon as I've activated them, we'll know what's going on.
That'd be a nice change of pace. Sure beats dying again.
True. I just need to activate each data box. Peter, I think that Atrocity is connected to the time storm somehow. What I really need is some of its DNA to complete the analysis.
How? It's on this end.
Grab a DNA recorder and acquire a sample. Download it into a computer there, and it'll show up here.
But if it's not already there, doesn't that mean I've failed?
You want a 2-hour lecture on the laws of quantum dynamics? No? Then trust me, it won't be visible here until you do it there.
Time travel makes my head hurt.
So I've got to grab a DNA recorder from the genetics lab.
It's not a rare item. You shouldn't have too much trouble finding it.
I've got Tentacle Boy after me. Nothing's a walk in the park right now.
Point taken.
It was practically right next door. That's probably it over there. Easy peasy. Talk about urban renewal.
How you doing there?
Aside from not having a DNA recorder and being chased by Berserk Sushi, just swell.
Well, get it in gear, because if this time storm escalates, you're gonna have a ringside seat for a brand new Big Bang.
I'll get the DNA thing. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Well, move faster.
I hate it when he says that.
First the windows, now the air duct? What's next?
What's happening? Talk to me! Shut! Peter!
Miguel?
Are you okay? What happened?
I managed to tear free. Left half my costume behind, but it was worth it. Found a room to hide in, passed out.
Where are you now?
I'm not sure. Let me check. Finally! Miguel, I found it!
The DNA recorder?
Yes!
Well, don't stand around telling me about it. Use it!
On the atrocity of this plan. Gotta maneuver him into the gas chamber. Here, monster! Come on, monster! Come into the gas chamber! And if you don't breathe, then start now. Once I get the DNA, we have a shot at ending this. Mission accomplished!
Good going. Now get it to the DNA station so we can read it.
So once I've downloaded it, we're done?
Well, that's the hope.
Yeah, because everything's been working out great so far.
Hey, it came through, but the strands are in pieces. Can you get another sample?
Sure. Wait, what? This thing teleports now?
What do you mean?
Teleport! Crack a dictionary!
Still having trouble connecting the DNA strands. I've never seen anything like this. Try getting me one more sample.
If we ever meet face to face, I am gonna beat the crap out of you. Faster, faster!
DNA strands integrated. No wonder I couldn't get a read. That thing's a combination of Sloan, Octavius, and Anti-Venom. They must have mutated into that thing when they were shoved through.
My God. Any weaknesses?
At a guess? High voltage. Right now, they're supercharged with quantum particles. If we can reverse the polarity of the gateway and shove it back through, the quantum feedback could reverse the time storm.
Why reverse it, Miguel, when we can use it?
You know who I...
Of course. He knows, so I know. Miguel, you're on the wrong side of this. I'm not the villain here. I'm the guy who's trying to make everything right. Don't you get it?
Apparently I don't.
When the storm is fully unleashed, I'm going to harness the quantum energy. It will give me complete control over the time stream.
What, are you trying to play God?
The first creation of the universe wasn't bad. For a first draft, I'm just going to provide a much-needed rewrite. I can make up for my original sin by saving Uncle Ben. Not to mention Gwen Stacy, her dad, countless others. What kind of villain fixes it so that everyone gets to live happily ever after?
You're talking about power no human should have. You'll end up destroying yourself, but not before you've annihilated everything else.
Well then, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree. This discussion is over.
It's over when I say it's over! No way it ends here. The CEO and I have some unfinished business. This thing has a gravity reversal system to separate out precious metals. I can use that to get the shock back up there. All right, now to trigger a disposal cycle that'll reverse the gravity and get me up to the next... If this is a bad idea, it'll be the last I ever have. Okay, you raving megalomaniac, here I come! Get ready for round 2! Overwhelming forces here! The Alchemax of your time should have a failed experiment lab! If you can destroy it, the quantum causality should wipe out any trace of these experimental freaks!
I'm right near the failed experiments lab, Miguel. Don't worry, I'm all over this.
Peter, these failed freaks are piling on! You sure you can do this?
I'm almost to the lab. Piece of cake.
This is no time for pastries!
Okay, I took out a bunch of them. Any improvement on your end?
Some, yeah. Keep it going.
No problem.
Destroying our...
How's it going?
You know, the usual.
I'll get a move on destroying these pods. All better now? I'll take that as a no.
Fantastic. I'll take it from here.
Good, because I got my own problems. The Atrocity's back!
Get him to the gateway room!
You got it. That's where it began, that's where we'll end it.
We're thinking alike.
It took long enough. Oh, crap. The baby's awake. Miguel, I'm heading to the gateway room and Junior's right on my tail!
Keep moving! I have to head off the CEO before he starts draining quantum energy, or who knows what could happen. All right, here it is. The CEO's tower. I'm coming for you, boss.
Miguel, I've been thinking about the CEO.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, listen, don't even bother trying to get at him from behind. His spider sense gives him the edge. But Captain America once told me that I put too much into my combo attacks and leave myself open for a few moments after them. I know I shouldn't, but I do.
Thanks, I'll do that.
Yeah, well, just don't let the bad guys know.
Still hiding behind your metal bodyguards? You've gone soft after all these decades. Face it, you're a gutless coward, Peter Parker.
Okay, excuse me? Dude, what the hell?
I didn't mean you. I meant future you. It was nothing personal.
It kinda was. I mean, yeah, take him down. Try not to piss off the superpowered corporate lunatic more than you have to, you know?
Fair enough.
I really didn't want it to come to this. I guess it was inevitable, though. I mean, talk about your boss fights, right?
What happened to you, Parker? You used to be the greatest of them all.
I still am, Sport. The one, the only Spider-Man. Except no substitutes, including you.
You have to listen to reason.
No, I really don't. That's one of the joys of being in charge. So if you want to make this personal, you can join me in the gateway room.
I'm about to end this.
The older you is some piece of work.
Why? What happened?
Meeting up in the gateway room. I'm really starting to hate that place. But, like you said, it began there,
And it's gonna end there. Miguel! I'm getting ready to reverse the polarity. But, just in case I blow up the universe, I just want to tell you, it's been fun.
Have faith! I'm almost positive this will work!
Seismic activity detected. Security override initiated.
Miguel! The creature from planet Squid's not going without a fight. Plus, there's so much electricity flying around, it's, well, shocking. How badly can this screw things up?
Not at all! Remember, try cutting loose a tentacle!
Wait, we can do that?
Worth a try! I believe I had an appointment.
Luckily, I cleared my schedule for you. I'm sorry it's come to this, but obviously you're part of the problem, not the solution.
How is watching the space-time continuum collapse any kind of solution?
Idiot. I'm absorbing all the quantum particles being unleashed. I'll reshape the timeline any way I wish long before it collapses. Think of it as playing dice with the universe. Einstein would have approved.
Einstein's not here, so I guess I'll have to do.
You can't win!
Peter! Looks like your future self took a page from Iron Man's old playbook. I'm squaring off against some kind of Iron Spider outfit.
That sounds like a crutch to me! If he really had confidence in his own speed and agility, he wouldn't be making with the heavy metal.
What the? Friends of yours?
Yeah. I'm just full of surprises. He doesn't know about atrocity. I can use that, especially the anti-venom part.
I don't understand this. How are those things draining my powers?
How? As quickly as possible. That's how.
Draining my powers again? Wait, I remember this from a century ago. Feels like what I'd be fighting anti-venom.
Soon you won't be feeling anything.
Whatever these things are, all they prove is that you can't beat me by yourself. I'm the better man.
Well, you're certainly the man who won't shut up. I'll give you that.
The gateway's going totally nuts! What's happening on your side?
Oh, no worries. Just time collapsing. Nothing that needs you to hurry the shock up!
Okay, I get it. I'm zapping this squid and deep-tentacling it as fast as I can.
Deep-tentacling? Don't use made-up words.
Right. What the shock was I thinking?
Peter, what's the holdup? I don't know how long before the gateway destroys everything.
Let's hope it's 1 second more than we need.
I'd rather not bring our deadline right up against the edge of time. Now get the atrocity in the gateway.
I can't do it until I finish detentacalizing him.
Oh, come on. Now you're just trying to annoy me.
You think too small. Everything I say is to annoy you. Hey, your shrink call. He recommends electro-shock treatment.
Miguel, it's still out of control. You need to lock it down on your end. And if you do, actually, I don't know. What happens if you do?
Then the backlash should collapse the quantum bridge and overwrite all of this, wiping it from existence. And don't say if. I can still take the CEO.
His armor's starting to overheat. He can't control the energy. Just as I figured.
Fighting perfect. The time storm has reached the ideal level for harvesting the quantum particles, which is a fancy way of saying it's over.
There's no way you can pull this off! You're bluffing, Parker! I am? Not you, Parker! The other Parker!
Keep telling yourself that, if it makes you feel better.
You're not bluffing! You're insane!
I'm not insane. I'm just focused!
Hey, what's going on? Well, a century's worth of guild has made you nuts, and you're trying to kill me using weapons powered by quantum energy!
First thing I'm going to do when I control time is wipe this entire fight out of existence retroactively.
The only thing that's gonna be wiped is the floor, which will... Peter, what's the holdup? I don't know how long before the gateway destroys everything! I told you it could only end like this!
Almost. I could have saved you. You're the real villain here! I tried to warn you, Miguel. I really did. You've no one to blame but yourself. Maybe the most merciful thing to do is just wipe you out of existence entirely. Save us both some aggravation.
It's all back to normal.
Same here.
Okay, but if the timeline snapped back to normal, if none of it happened, how do you and I remember it? I mean, we've got two different sets of memories in our brains. Shouldn't that be making us, I don't know, crazy?
Crazy? We already dress in skin-tight costumes and fight bad guys for free.
Okay, crazy-er.
You really want a 5-hour lecture on temporal paradoxes?
Sure, why not? As it turns out, looks like I have all the time in the world.